Hey there, friends. So are you thinking about selling your home as is? What does that mean, and how might it affect your wallet? Let's break it down together. I cannot wait to talk with you about this today because this is a question I'm getting asked pretty often. Selling a home as is means you're selling it in its current condition, like not making any changes, any improvements, or anything like that before the sale. I've got a bonus for you. When you stay to the end, I'm going to share with you the best kept tools that will help make your decision once you've thought these things through, okay? So if this is your first time to the channel, thanks. Glad to see you guys. And if you want to know everything about real estate and how it affects you financially, then subscribe below. My name's Holly Smith with the Keller Williams Realty Atlanta Partners. And my team and I love helping people make their move to the suburbs of Atlanta. And whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, y'all, feel free to reach out, even with just questions. You might be wondering who usually sells their home as is, and if you fit in that category. So it's often folks that want to sell quickly, they can't afford repairs, or they've maybe inherited a property that they just don't want to fool with, they don't want to have to fix it up. So now let's run through the pros and cons together. So we're going to start up with the pros, okay? You can save money on repairs. If you're selling your home as is, you can avoid the financial burden of making repairs or renovations, which, let's be real, it can be costly and time consuming. This approach allows you to allocate your resources elsewhere, especially if you're on a tight budget. Second up is a quicker sale. Homes sold as is often attract cash investors or buyers looking for fixer-uppers, leading to a faster sales process. You know, most of the time investors are prepared to handle the needed repairs, and they can offer cash deals, and that kind of helps speed up the process. Sometimes they can close in as little as 14 days or 2 weeks. This is a real benefit. I mean, if you need to relocate quickly or you're facing financial concerns that cause you to need a swift sale, might be, the reason why you go ahead and move forward. Next up for pro is the less stress. Selling as is eliminates the hassle of coordinating repairs, dealing with contractors, and managing the timeline of the renovation. The streamlined process can reduce the emotional and logistical stress of getting everything done for your home to sell. All right, next pro is avoiding inspection negotiations. When you have an as-is sale, buyers are aware that the property comes without any repairs paid for by the seller. This leads to fewer negotiations after inspections. And this clarity can just kind of simplify the transaction and reduce the likelihood of deals falling through due to disputes over repairs. You've also got lower closing costs too. By not investing in repairs or upgrades, you can likely reduce your overall closing costs. And additionally, selling as is can attract cash buyers, so that's going to eliminate certain fees associated with mortgage transactions. Next up is to move on quickly. Selling your home as is going to allow you to expedite the sale process, enabling you to move on to your next chapter without the delays associated with home improvements. This is especially in your favor for those dealing with life changes, such as maybe job relocations or personal circumstances that require a quick move. Now, let's go over the cons of selling your house as is. First up is a lower sale price. Homes sold as is typically will bring a lower market price because buyers factor in the cost of the needed repairs. And this reduction can sometimes be pretty significant and will impact the seller's profit from the sale. You oftentimes are going to have also fewer interested buyers with it being as is, because honestly, a lot of buyers are going to prefer a move-in ready home, and they're just going to pass right on by properties that need significant work. And this preference can definitely limit the pool of potential buyers for your property, making it more challenging for you to sell your home. Another one is disclosure requirements. So even if you want to sell it as is, sellers are still legally obligated to share with buyers the known issues with the property. And if you fail to do that, you can lead yourself into some legal complications and potential lawsuits from a buyer that feels misled or deceived. Another con is perceived neglect. Listing a home as is can signal to buyers that the property's been neglected or maybe has some hidden problems, and that can turn away the buyer from even submitting offers or even taking a look. It can lead to also lower bids. And overcoming this perception really requires careful marketing and transparency. Next up is financing challenging for buyers if you're trying to sell it as is. Some lenders have strict requirements and they may not approve mortgages for homes in poor condition. For example, FHA and VA loans, they have requirements that a house must meet in order to secure a loan. And their requirements can significantly reduce the number of qualified buyers, and as those needing financing may not be able to buy your property. So most of the time, only a cash or conventional buyer is going to be able to purchase a home that's in need of significant repairs. Another con is market perception. If you're selling as is, it can create a stigma leading to buyers assuming that the property has significant issues, some things that you couldn't see. And that perception can result also in lower offers and a prolonged time on the market. When you see a home sitting on the market for a long time, what do you automatically think? There's something wrong with it, right? So how much might you actually be losing when you sell as is? According to HomeLight and iBuyer.com, we see that homes that are sold as is, they often sell for about $10,000 to $25,000 less than similar homes that have been fixed up. For example, if your home is worth $300,000, selling as is can mean that you are taking $30,000 to $75,000 less. If you've decided to go ahead and sell as is, there are some simple secrets for getting top dollar even in that as is condition. First up, you want to price it right. When you're setting a fair price that reflects the home's condition, that's going to help attract more buyers and lead to a better sale. If you price it right from the start, you can get many investors interested. We actually have a strategy that helps, it makes investors compete for your as-is home. Next up, you're going to want to get a pre-listing inspection. This helps provide buyers with the inspection report, kind of showing you aren't hiding anything, and they can see what the property needs for themselves right from the get-go. Another thing is to address minor cosmetic fixes. If you've got some of those like overgrown bushes and maybe some pressure washing that needs to be done, just do those minor things. You're also going to want to use professional photography because the home is going to be showcased its best potential way through professional photography. You're also going to want to partner with an experienced agent that knows how to navigate working with investors. It can be a little bit tricky, right? We've got connections with the best agents in your area all over the US and international. Believe it or not, we mastermind with a ton of agents. So reach out to us. We'd be happy to interview the best one in your area for you. Okay, so ready to consider making renovations on the other side. You're going to want to contact your local agent, get their vendor list to help you with renovation estimates, because you're really only going to want to spend where you need to. You don't want to spend any extras, especially when you're moving. And we've got a great tool for you. It's a home renovation calculator at newsilver.com. And to see if the renovations are really worth it to net you more money in your sale, I'm going to include it in the description below, so y'all check it out. And also, you can check out what the best ROI, so return on investment, is for your home improvement. Did y'all know that the single best ROI, or one of the best, I will say, because there is a couple others, but interior painting is 107%, according to Angie's List and HomeLight. So when you start with something simple and cost effective as paint, you're going to see that dollar for dollar plus that 7%. You're going to see that back and into your pocket. And a kitchen refresh has an average ROI of 377%, according to Piedmont, etc. And a bathroom refresh has an average ROI of 256%. So again, you're going to want to talk to your local agent so that you focus on what appeals most to the buyers in your area and what's most effective in your market. Are you thinking about selling your Atlanta suburb home as is? Reach out to me, Holly Smith, your local real estate expert with Keller Williams Atlanta Partners. Let's find the best option for you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more helpful real estate tips. And until next time, we'll see ya and y'all take care. Bye.